How's it going, everyone? Bran here from Bloody Breakdown with some more Scream 5 news. And of course I say Scream 5 because we don't really know if that's what we're getting. But I did release a video recently about Spyglass Media Group saying they were going to get in contact with David Arquette, Courtney Cox, Neve Campbell. They wanted the core group back for this new Scream film that they're at the helm of. However, I've got a quote here from David Arquette that kind of goes against that, but it gives us some more insight as far as a potential Dewey Riley is concerned. So David Arquette said recently to MovieWeb, quote, "My phone has not rung and I know nothing. I honestly don't. And I'm not just saying that. So I know, just like you, that they're working on a script apparently. I don't know if our characters are going to be involved. It would be nice. It would be exciting to be a part of it." He later goes on to add, "It'll be sad that Wes Craven isn't there, but I would love to see his legacy continue and the great projects and films that he was a part of, and Afterlife, and continue what he started. I'd love to see more Nightmare on Elm Streets. I'd love to see more Screams. I just think he's such an incredibly talented and amazing person. I'm so honored that I had gotten to work with him, just in general. So whatever they decide to do, it's what they'll decide. You can't bet on stuff like that. You just have to keep doing what you're doing." So yeah, there's that. Now, you know, with David Arquette, I'm not shocked about him wanting to do Scream 5 at all. He, even when the franchise was dormant on the silver screen, was still out there talking about how he'd love to do a Scream 5. And David Arquette's a good dude. He really is. And I think he really means what he says here. I think he really appreciates Scream, and I think he really appreciates Wes Craven. And I'm on board with the way David Arquette sees this. A lot of people are out here saying that it would be a spit on Wes Craven's legacy to continue these films after he's gone. I don't see it that way. I agree with David Arquette that it's really cool to let these things live on. It's his legacy. And some of the movies he's already done will live on no matter what they do with them. But to see something like this, I think it's pretty exciting, and if done right, can be very respectful. So I'm with David Arquette. But like I said, that kind of poses the issue. His phone hasn't rung. This was weeks ago when Spyglass Entertainment, or Spyglass Media Group now, said that they were going to get in touch with the core group from the original franchise on the silver screen, and apparently they've not contacted David Arquette. That is a little bit disheartening. And, you know, not that I'm going to jump to any conclusions, but I will just put out here that if they're saying one thing and not doing it, that's a little bit red flag. Now, who knows? Maybe they just haven't gotten around to it yet. The script is being written. You would think if they're writing a script, they would know at least what characters they're going to put forth and maybe put some feelers out to talk to people to see if they want to come back. I don't know. All I can say is that I really hope that not just David, but all the other core members come back. Now, I want you all to let me know in the comment section what you think about this quote from David Arquette and Spyglass Media Group and what they've said, and, you know, what's really going to come to fruition out of all of this. But I do have something else as it relates to Scream 5, and that is an update of not a core member of the group that could be returning to the franchise, and that is Hayden Panettiere. I'm going to try to pronounce her last name because I am awful at it. Kirby. I can't pronounce the name. I will see it written in front of me. I will hear people pronounce the name, and I just can't do it. I don't know why. I don't know if my mouth just doesn't work that way or if I'm just a blithering idiot, but I do have some news here as well. So, very recently, Hayden got a bit of a haircut. A bit of a haircut that we haven't seen her have since 2011. I'd say around about Scream 4. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the picture now because it has been posted. And she even says in this tweet, channeling my inner hashtag Kirby, hashtag Scream4. And then she gives a shout out, I suppose, to the people who hooked her up with the hairdo. But that is a Kirby cut. And people all over the interwebs are now freaking the fuck out. Kind of myself included. Kirby was always been one of these, like, loose ends in the Scream film franchise, because the last time we saw anything on the silver screen for Scream was Scream 4, and she was one of the most popular characters. And Wes Craven, I believe, even said in some commentaries on different releases that, he never, you never see her stop moving. She's still moving. She's still, she's never confirmed dead. The character was beloved by the fans. I thought she was probably one of the best new additions to the cast in Scream 4, and a lot of other people did too, and a lot of people want to see her come back. And the fact that she's got her hair cut like this around the time that all the Scream news comes out from Spyglass, it could totally be a coincidence. Maybe she just wanted to go back to this hairstyle for her own personal preferences. I don't know. But I will say, once again, red flag, I believe this could be leading to something. So there, a quick little update on not just Hayden, I can't pronounce your last name because I'm kind of stupid, and David Arquette. So could we be seeing in the future a very game David Arquette return as Deputy Dewey Riley, or should I say Sheriff Dewey Riley now? Could we be seeing the return of Kirby? Many fans want to see it. I think at this point, it's probably best to bring her back. You never confirmed her dead. You never showed her stop moving and bleeding out and, whatever. And not to mention, does she really need to go out at the hands of Charlie Walker? I mean, he's one of the lamest Ghostface that have ever donned the mask. So there you go. In addition to letting me know what you guys think about the whole David Arquette and Spyglass kind of not jihading on what the other is saying, leave that comment down below. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about Hayden's new hairdo. Is Kirby going to be returning? What are your thoughts on these two characters, and even Courtney Cox and Neve Campbell, who up until this point have been a bit of a question mark? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, leave me a thumbs up, and hey, subscribe and ring that notification bell if you're new to this channel, because I do a lot of talk on Scream, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends, Scream 5, and just horror in general here on this channel. So if that's your thing, go ahead and subscribe, and I urge you to hit the notification bell, because that is essentially YouTube's new subscription button. So if you want to be notified when I go live or upload, you definitely want to hit that bell as well. Also, check down below in the description section. You'll be met with a couple of links to follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You can also keep up with a lot of updates there. Also, join my Facebook horror fan group. That link is down there as well. And also a link to support what I do here on Patreon. You can become a Patreon for $1 a month, $5, $10 a month, or just be a one-time contribution and get some pretty cool perks that come with it. You're not just supporting me just for the sake of supporting me. You get some pretty cool perks in the process as well. So check out all those links before you leave here today. And I guess that's going to be about it. So once again, I'm Bran from Bloody Breakdown. Super excited and keeping my fingers crossed for some familiar faces returning to the film franchise. And we'll catch you all next time.